Summer Leadership Free Event Podcast. I'm Joe Ferguson, the COO of Hope Charities, and I'm happy to be here with you today. And I'm happy to talk to you about our Summer Leadership Weekend that's coming up. And it's an event that we've been planning July 14th through 16th. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. We'll have our event, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and we want to see you there. We want to invite you to come, and let me tell you how to do that. How do you come? It's an online event, so all you do is go to www.hope-charities.org, and there's an events tab we have at the top. Just hit our Summer Leadership Weekend. There's a Register Now button. It'll be a little short online form for you to complete, and then you'll be registered. And then closer to the event, we will send you an email with links to join us on our Zoom calls. We'll also send you text messages throughout the days, each of the days, to kind of keep you organized of when lunch is and when the event next session starts and ends. We've also got some great prizes. I love prizes. I love giveaways. I love the spinner wheel that we do. And so we'll have 3 gift cards that we give out every session, 2 $25 gift cards and one $50 gift card. If you hang out with us to the end of the day, then you'll be registered for our grand prizes. And we've got some great prizes for this weekend. We got a M2 MacBook Pro, a $500 gift card, or a free trip to Hope Conference in November where you can come see us face to face. We'd love to have you come. We always love when people come in person. And so that's something that you may want to select if you win. And so we've been preparing and getting ready for a series of breakout sessions. And it's all about leadership and using our gifts to serve other people. And, many people, they feel unqualified to be a leader. But I believe that every person has encountered unique experiences that through those experiences, they've learned skills that can be used to help other people. And so, we're going to work on that. And our hope is that you leave with tools so that you feel empowered and so that you can continue to grow as a leader in your leadership capabilities. And so with that being said, I've got a guest that we've invited to join us today to talk about the topic of leadership. So I'd like to welcome Jacory from Drug Co. How are you, Jacory?
I'm doing well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing so great, man. It's so glad to have you with us and great to see you. And thank you for taking time out for our pre-event podcast. Why don't you take a minute just to introduce yourself and tell us where you're located, your role within the company, and how long you've been involved in the hemophilia community.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for having me. I definitely appreciate Hope as an organization. You guys always have some amazing programming and just events that really bring the community together. So I really appreciate you all allowing us to be a part of this. Yes, my name is Jacory Lyons. I am with Drug Co. I'm the Vice President of Specialty Pharmacy. I've been with Drug Co. itself for about 9 years, and I've been a part of the hemophilia community. Typically would be from birth, but I was diagnosed when I was 7. So, I would say from 7 to now 35, I've been fully committed to the hemophilia community.
Yeah. Well, Jacory, you've been a friend of Hope for a long time, and you truly have a heart for people. And so we're so glad that you're with us today. And you've even helped us in the past with Hope Conference events. And I heard that you did a hip hop session on dance and things like that. That sounds like a lot of fun. And so we're grateful for you, and thank you so much for being here. And I'm excited to say that you're featured in an article in our next Hope Factor magazine coming out. So we won't talk too much about that because we'll let them read that when it comes out. But again, we're excited about having you in that capacity as well. Looking at the schedule, looks like on July 14th and July 15th, y'all be at the exhibit hall. And so there's an exhibit hall at 11:30. If you want to see Drug Co. at 11:30 on the 14th or 3:30 on the 15th, we're excited about that. It's a time for us to connect and talk face to face with everyone. And it's always a good time it's been a couple months since we got together. So it's good to have some additional time together and see some new folks. And so I'm going to go ahead and transition here. Our weekend is on leadership. And so I wanted to ask you, what has hemophilia taught you about being a leader in life?
Well, honestly, it's really taught me quite a few things throughout my hemophilia journey. There's a few things that come to mind immediately. And I would say that perseverance, ownership with my actions, awareness, and that with a proper plan that I could achieve things that I never thought I could. In its highest form to me with hemophilia, it has taught me about adding value to the community and doing my best to bless the lives of people through the work that I do. So to me, that's what hemophilia has really taught me about being a leader in life.
What's some of the best leadership advice that you would give someone who is listening today that may want to grow as a leader in their community?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that firstly, identify your leadership style. because we all receive things a little bit differently. So identify your leadership style and then pivot and do your best to master the opposite styles. And I say that because your team members and counterparts may receive things differently than the way that you process and execute items. So be patient, be attentive, and an active listener to the needs of your team, the community that you serve. Most
So
importantly,
good.
be committed.
That's so good. What about any quotes? Any favorite leadership quotes that you may have?
Yeah,
About leadership?
two come to the top of my mind immediately. Ones that I really like read every day by my desk, and it's leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. That's by Warren Bennett, and that's just something we always in our community we think about these new programs. We launch new programs, whether you're being active in your chapter and you become a board member, or just want
Yeah.
to participate and give back.
Yeah.
We always kind of have a brainstorming portion and then we have to put action behind it. So I just think that leadership is just the capacity to translate vision into reality. And one more that I live by is great leaders encourage leadership development by openly developing themselves. And that's by Marshall Goldsmith. And that's just
Yeah.
one to be transparent with your team and show that you're also doing the work as well too. I think that just speaks volumes about the integrity and the character that you have whenever you are openly developing yourself as well as leading the team as well too.
That's so good, so good. One of my favorite quotes from Maya Angelou says, "I've learned that people will forget what you've said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel." And leadership is also being sensitive to the needs of people and loving them and serving them, and you know, um, right where they're at, and yielding your influence in the moment of chaos, in the moment of trial, or in the moment of need, and just being a listening ear and a helping hand to kind of pull them up and pull them out. And so I love that because you talk about giving back and developing yourself and learning, but also giving back. And so it's just it's a place that we can all grow, and I'm always looking for new ways to expand, and so that this whole weekend we're going to these sessions are going to be great for getting tools about being a better leader, and we couldn't be happier to have you with us. And so as we close out, is there any other information, anything else you'd like to say before we leave?
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, thank you all for having us and allowing us to participate. Please check out all of the booths. Be able to participate through all the sessions that they have throughout Hope. I always take home some nuggets and things that I can implement into my life on a daily basis. So I definitely appreciate the content and the information that is displayed on Hope. But also come see us at the booth. We have some of the best color changing cups you will probably get at that time. I kid you not. But also, I believe we have a nice giveaway item that's going to be going around too. So please stay tuned, participate, answer the questions, and I really hope to see everybody soon. And thank you again from Drucko.
Well, thank you so much, Ja'Cory, and thank you for being a part of our podcast. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Thank you. See you guys.
Well, I'd like to thank, in closing, Drugco, one of our generous sponsors, and we're always excited that they help us with our programs and our financial assistance programs and to do what we do. And I just want to give you all a reminder that our event is scheduled for July 14th through Saturday, July 16th. So make sure you register online at hope-charities.org. And so you just hit the register now button, and we'll take care of the rest. And so we're going to have a lot of giveaways, and we just want to see you. And so you take care of yourself, and we'll see you at the next event.